Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 16th of August 2018. So starting off with the daily chart in the pound, the downtrend is firmly intact in this market. However, we could see some sort of a bounce before we resume the downside. We've got an increase in volume here that's above average, so a bit of support coming in there. And yesterday you can see also above the average, narrower range than the day before as well. So this up move here that we're starting to see is of no surprise really on the overnight. And there you can see we've been moving up since yesterday afternoon, but more so on the overnight. And now above the 200 bar moving average, the 20, the 50 and the DP, and yesterday's close as well. So yesterday's price action, not a lot. As you saw, it was very narrow range. Market up to the previous day's close. You've got your 76% retracement there, and then down until US news in the afternoon, and you see prices moving up there following the crude oil inventories figures there as the dollar moved lower. News today. Is there anything out today? Retail sales. We've got that out, and then we've just got housing starts building permits and Philly Fed, but again nothing to write home about here for today. Only the retail sales look interesting. They're higher than the previous, or the forecast is. We'll wait and see, and if they come out lower then they'll be blaming the hot weather for this. Yesterday's CPI figures, just for the record, as they say. This was RPI was down slightly, PPI input was up, and the CPI came out the same. As the forecasted figure, just up slightly from the previous, and RPI slightly lower. So that's why another reason why the pound was sideways yesterday. Meanwhile, in the Dow, this rallying strongly off the 50 bar moving average down towards the 24,925 major support here, because you've got the market moving higher from this level. And all we need is a close above the 20 bar moving average, and we're heading back up once again. So like I've said before, I wouldn't be surprised to see this market continue to move to the upside towards October. And then the fun will start. What I would be inclined to do here as well is a 76% retracement off this high down to yesterday's low, and keep an eye on the 25,519 or 25,500 there. So yesterday's price action. I'll just roll the chart over a bit. In fact, let's just have a look, see what's going on the overnight. You can see how the market in the early hours is sitting on the DP level. We're above the 200 bar moving average as well. You can see that, and also you've got your 76% retracement there. Once your eyes get used to seeing this, you can spot them a mile off, and there you go. You can see it just sitting there nicely right on the 200 bar DP level. Buying comes in, drives the market up 150 points, and the market's been sideways since, and it's above all three averages now, and above the DP level. Does it mean to say it's going higher? Not necessarily, but that's what it's shown so far. Watch yesterday's high as the market trades up to it here, and in particular the R1. Because 80% of the time the market will stop at this level before having some sort of pullback. And finally, in Bitcoin, daily chart is sideways. We had a spike up yesterday, spike down on Tuesday, and sideways to higher in the daily there. It certainly turned into a sideways market. Yesterday we saw the market go through the 76%. But by the end of it all, we were back through, and we have a potential short on this. And as I say, I still think this is the downside on this one for me, definitely. As far as the medium term or short term, and that's what we want there. 6,047 is the new 76% downside target for this market as well. So we'll be keeping an eye on that should the market go short. A very important area this is, and one that you should keep in mind. And then of course we'll have the low to take out as well before moving lower. But in the daily chart you can see they're very much sideways for the last 7 or 8 days there. Right, that will do it for this one. If there's anything to notify you of today, I will do. But other than that, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.